What does this and a pharmacist have in common? Hi everyone, my name is Osama. For the past 24 years I've been working as a pharmacist here in England. Welcome to the channel and thank you for spending a little bit of your time with me today. Now, let me get back to the Swiss Army knife. Why am I talking about a Swiss Army knife in relation to pharmacists? Well, we all know and love the Swiss Army knife with all its tools and implements and God knows what else it's got in it. Pharmacists are like Swiss Army knives. Let me explain.
Interesting.
Like a Swiss Army knife, pharmacists can do a little bit of everything. Obviously, medication and medication reviews being the main thing that we're best known for, but there is a lot more to pharmacists than just medications. In a previous video, I did go over what a clinical pharmacist such as myself does in primary care, but let's just zoom out a little bit and look at the profession as a whole. So other than medications, what else do pharmacists do? What about limited physical examinations? Some advanced practitioner pharmacists can even do more advanced clinical examinations, such as those involved in heart failure reviews and things like that.
Incredible.
Pharmacists can do vaccinations such as flu vaccines, travel vaccines, COVID vaccines. We can do asthma reviews, blood pressure reviews, diabetes reviews, heart failure reviews. The list goes on and on.
Impressive.
One thing that pharmacists are excellent at is chronic disease management. We're having an aging population and obviously chronic disease is the name of the game. I challenge you to name another NHS health professional other than a doctor that can do as much as what a pharmacist can do. That's not to demean or to diminish other professional roles within the NHS, but the sheer breadth of what a pharmacist can do, it really takes some beating. What you get with a pharmacist is a multi-role, well-balanced individual that provides exceptional value for money for the NHS. I've been a pharmacist for most of my adult life, so I probably am biased, but if you think I'm wrong with this analogy, with the Swiss Army knife, or you don't think we're as multi-talented or as multi-rolled as you think, I welcome the debate. Please let me know in the comment section below. You know, pharmacists were the jack of all trades, a little bit like the Swiss Army knife and a little bit like GPs, but with the added kicker that we're specialists in medicines, and medication just so happens to be the biggest single form of intervention within the NHS.
Smart ass.
Now in community pharmacy, my community pharmacy colleagues now have an amazing opportunity with the arrival of the Pharmacy First scheme in England. I will put a link in the description below. So with this Pharmacy First scheme, they can actually now deal with quite a few different types of acute illnesses within the pharmacy and prescribe antibiotics if needs be. So they no longer have to send patients off to see a GP unless, of course, that patient is acutely unwell. So pharmacists such as myself that do work in primary care can really do amazing things in managing long-term conditions, which then frees up the time of the GPs to look after the more seriously acutely ill patients. Again, going back to my community pharmacy colleagues, they can manage the sort of acutely ill patients, but not those that are so acute that they need to go and see a GP. They can be easily managed within the community, which is the general direction that the NHS is going anyway, trying to keep people out of hospital and sort of managing people within the community and within primary care. You may well be a pharmacist such as myself or a GP, and I'm sure I don't have to remind you about the nightmare scenario of the out of stocks that we have at the moment. So if you're a patient, nurse, GP, whatever, and you've got an out-of-stock medicine, who do you come to dig you out of that hole? Yes, it's us. It's the pharmacists.
Please come to us. Rescue us from oblivion.
Like the Swiss Army knife, we can get you out of these tight spots. Anyway, that was just a really short video. I just thought it would be a good idea to make the analogy between the Swiss Army knife and the pharmacists that work within the NHS. I hope you found value in that. I hope you found value in the analogy, and I hope you found value in learning more about what pharmacists can do as a sort of generalized profession. Anyway, thanks again for your time. Look forward to speaking to you in the next video. Over and out. I better remember to take my Swiss Army knife with me.
The end.